You ever wondered what the easiest way to grill some chicken wings are? We're gonna give you a couple methods of some of the best chicken wings you could ever have on the grill. Let's go. Everybody loves chicken wings, and you should not be intimidated about cooking them on the grill, because grilling chicken wings is probably my favorite way of preparing and eating chicken wings. So we're gonna go from beginning to end with my process on doing chicken wings. It's very simple. First thing we're gonna do, we're gonna open up this batch of chicken wings here. And I like getting them whole. They're a little cheaper. So now you have these whole chicken wings, and what do you do with them? Since you're used to eating them separated, we're gonna separate them, and I'll show you how here. Now, each portion of this, we have the drum, the flat, and the tip. Tips you really don't eat. They don't have any meat on there. Sometimes you can get a little skin snack on there, but we're just gonna toss these out. If you wanna save them and make stock, feel free. It's good for that too. What we're gonna do is separate all these, and you can see here, as I'm moving this, there's a hinge here. Same thing, there's a hinge here. So when you're finding these hinges, that's where you're gonna wanna cut. I suggest using a sturdy knife. I'm using my Kendrick BBQ knife. This thing's a beast, but any knife you have that's got some weight to it is gonna help. Any sharp knife should work. So again, you're gonna find that area and just picture in your head what a chicken wing looks like typically when you're eating it, and that's where you're gonna wanna cut. So I'm gonna cut right about in here, and it goes right through. So you find that joint where the joint is, and you should be able to go through easily. Again, right where that hinge is, see where this is hinging? Right in here? That's where we're gonna go ahead and cut it through. Now you got a flat and a drummy. Do it again. You got the hinge here, you've got the hinge here. So we're gonna go ahead, just cut through that hinge. Same thing here, hinge. Right through. Once you do this a few times, you're gonna get used to it and it'll become a breeze, no problem. So I'm gonna go ahead, separate the rest of these, and then we'll come back to season them up. We have all the wings separated. Next step is to season them. Today we're gonna be hitting it with some JDQ spicy barbecue rub, and I like to give a nice dusting over them, mix them up, hit them again with a dusting, let them set up while we get the grill fired up. So let's hit this with a quick dusting of this barbecue seasoning. Giving them a nice mix, rubbing them in, and we're gonna kind of flip them over as well. We wanna make sure we get both sides. If you have any loose cartilage on there, go ahead, take it off, toss it out. Give it another hit of the seasoning. Wings are seasoned up. We're gonna let this set up a little bit while we get that Weber fired up. There are other methods for cooking chicken wings. We're sticking simple today. That's why we're seasoning them right now before we put them on the grill. There's many times where I will marinate chicken wings overnight in Frank's Red Hot or some sort of barbecue sauce, whatever you're gonna sauce them with. Let those marinate overnight, and they're gonna be great as well, but we're looking at simple today. So we have these seasoned up. Let's go over to the Weber and get that fired up, and we're gonna talk about how we're gonna be using that grill today. So we're gonna get the Weber fired up, and let me show you how we're doing this today. Keeping in mind, again, we're going for simple and the basics today. Let's go. We're gonna set up our Weber grill here for indirect cooking, where we have some unlit coals in the back here, and we're gonna start a small chimney up and put the lit coals on top. So let's get this started up real quick. Now there's many ways of setting up a Weber grill for indirect cooking and for chicken wings in particular. This is one of my favorite ways. You could either use the slow and sear, which I'm using. You could use charcoal baskets that come a lot of times with the grill itself. You could use the Vortex, which is a great option for cooking chicken wings as well. However, we're sticking with simple today. A lot of times I would line up the back of the grill with unlit charcoal, no basket, no slow and sear, dump some hot coals on top of that and just let it run. We're gonna use the slow and sear just to keep it more contained, but you don't need it. Keep that in mind. We're gonna let this chimney catch up, start the fire, and then get these wings on. This chimney of charcoal is at least 3/4 of the way done burning, so I'm just gonna go ahead and dump this into the raw coals right now. Close the lid up, let that grate get a little hot, and then we're gonna get these chicken wings on. Grill is nice and hot. Let's go get these wings on. Wings are lined up on the grill. We're gonna let these go for about 20 minutes, and then I'm gonna come back, flip them, maybe rotate them depending on how they're cooking. And then we're gonna hit them with some sauce. And today we're using 2 different types of sauces. Use whatever kind of sauces you like. These are the ones that we like. Today we're using Big Wick's pepper jelly glaze mixed with some Stubbs spicy, about half and half. Delicious combination, and some regular Frank's red hot sauce. That sweet spicy barbecue and the regular buffalo are the 2 hits in our house. So that's what we're gonna do. Do what you like, keep it simple or get crazy as you want. So we're gonna let this go for about 20 minutes and we're gonna come back when it's time to check, flip, and start saucing. We're about 20 minutes in. Let's go check out these wings. These are coming along nice. Gonna give them a quick flip here. Wings are looking great, great color. Let's get some sauce on these. We're gonna do about half with that Frank's Red Hot and half with that Big Wick's pepper jelly glaze and Stubbs. These are gonna be awesome. Let's sauce them up. First round of sauce is on the wings. They're looking great. Gonna let them go about another 20 minutes or so. Give them a flip, hit the other side with sauce, and that's gonna be it. We'll let it ride out till they're done there. We're gonna let these wings go till about 200 degrees. I like them when they're fall apart tender. Now, as far as the basics, we're not really looking to get these super crispy or anything like that, because grilling wings, it's kind of hard to get them crispy, but by grilling them at a hotter temperature, up to a higher internal temperature, that wing skin is going to be super bite through, super tender. And if you want, you can throw a little bit right over the grill to char up at the end, and that's gonna give you some extra texture. We may do that with a few of them just to show you the technique. So we'll be back in about another 20 minutes when it's time to flip, sauce again. We'll be back. "20 more minutes in, let's go check them out and give them another flip and another sauce and then let it ride out. Let's go look. These wings are looking beautiful right now. Getting that dark on there that we like. One more flip. Get the other side of these sauced up now. Gonna let these roll about another 20 more minutes. That's gonna be about an hour total cook time. That's when we're gonna start checking for temp. If it's not quite up to temp, we'll probably hit it with one more batch of sauce and then let it finish the rest of the way. We'll be back. We're about roughly an hour in. Let's go check some temps, and I'll show you that technique of crisping up the skin a bit over the fire. Let's go look. Wings are looking great. Let's go ahead and temp a few. Okay, we're pushing 180, 185. These are getting close, so this is a perfect time to just kiss them over that flame, get a little extra heat, cook it a little quicker. That's gonna make these things taste better, better texture, and cook a little quicker. So I'll show you, just take these. Now these aren't gonna go for too long because you don't wanna burn them up. So you're just gonna hit these, get that little bit of char on there. Make sure to keep an eye on them. Quick turns. And just keep rotating them. Once they start getting those little crispy nubs, you know it's time to move them. Take them off the grill. You just want to get some color. You don't want to get too crazy. Like, that's perfect. That little bit of char on there, great flavor. Now these are the ones that had the buffalo sauce on them. You want to be a little bit more careful when you're doing the ones with the pepper jelly glaze or a regular barbecue sauce, because of the sugar that's in there. Those could burn up really fast. Now these you don't want to leave unattended. Just go ahead, watch them, keep flipping them. When they get to the color you want, go ahead, pull them off. Gonna finish up these buffalo ones. I'm gonna do the same thing to the barbecue sauce. Pull them off and we're gonna try them. We'll be back when it's time to try them out. Wings are done, off the grill, look amazing. Took about 1 hour total. Put them on the grill, 20 minutes, flip sauce, wait till it hits temp, throw a little bit over the heat, pull them off. Now what I like about getting them to about that 200 internal is how tender they are. These things just pull apart, so easy. Just right off the bone. Perfect. And this cooking method of chicken wings, you could do on any grill. Just set up for indirect cooking, run it nice and hot. This probably was at about 400, 450. Never even looked, I just know it ran hot. Give them the sauces you like, and that's it. If you have any questions about these wings, or to get any of these ingredients, just shoot me a message. I'll be happy to get back to you. Thanks for checking out the video. Check me out on social media, and if you have any comments or questions, please hit me up. Hope to hear from you all soon. Take care, everybody. Peace.